Good morning, this is Dennis here. Today I want to talk a little bit about trust, and it is really, really important to have somebody to trust, like that unconditional trust, that unconditional love, because trust really makes us safe. It makes us feel really safe. It makes us feel like we have someone else in our life. It makes us feel like we are part of something, like a unity that helps each other and that would never, ever, ever do anything intentionally to hurt one another. And without trust, we feel kind of lost. We It makes us feel unsafe, basically, and we're constantly looking for this trust in our relationships, in our business, in our finances, to make us and those around us feel safe, basically. And I want to tell a little story about trust. I used to have a friend. He used to be my best friend, and he was such a talented human being. Everything he touched became really good. He used to write things, he used to talk really well, he had a way with words, he was physically really strong, he was like an athlete, but he never had that trust. And he came from a really, really bad family background. His dad probably still is a alcoholic, like bad alcoholic, like sitting in the park bench outside, not being home for weeks, that kind of thing. And when his mom decided to divorce his dad, that all became pretty much worse, because his mom had a new husband and new kids, a new family, so he ended up living with his dad, his alcoholic dad. And at the time he was in his early teens, so he didn't have income, he didn't have anybody to trust or to take care of him. He was pretty much left on his own, and sometimes his dad wouldn't be home for days, for weeks even. He had a key to the apartment, but sometimes there wasn't any food left. And one of these days, it was really a rainy, cold winter or autumn night in Sweden. And remember, this guy was like 12 or 13 years old. He went out of his way because he didn't know where to go for food, and maybe he had even lost his key to the apartment. And his mom was living like 5 kilometers out of town at the time, and he somehow made his way to her house, just craving trust, craving unconditional love, and to be taken care of. But the husband of his mom, the new husband, had forced her to choose between him or her new kids, right? So her new family. And she actually closed the door on him. He was not allowed to come in. Although, he's 12 years old, it's raining, you're really in deep need. She closed the door on him. And he survived somehow, and we were really best friends. And he used to be a really sober guy. He never drunk until he was 18, 19. He had his first drink, and it was going well for him. But sooner or later, all these issues of trust started creeping up on him, and he started getting really paranoid. And he thought, we all don't know exactly what happened, but he thought that everybody just had their hidden agenda and tried to, he was paranoid, basically. He tried to, we're after him, or, he couldn't trust nobody basically, and he even started writing a book about manipulating your friends. And remember, he's a really smart guy, and but now, yeah, he's living somewhere, and I suspect he's kind of an alcoholic himself, and he's really weird. He's really snapped, and yeah, I think of him sometimes, but it's really sad, all that waste of talent. And but maybe his soul chose to experience this for some reason. So yeah, trust issues. How often do we hear about this? So having a stable background, and that's really important. I really wish that if you're watching this, that you have at least that one person in your life that you can trust fully, that you can always come to and ask for help. Is so vital. Yeah, there you go. You have all the talent and all that stuff and all the other thing, but the trust was missing. So everything, the whole life got broken to pieces, and I don't want that for you. I'll see you in another video tomorrow, and have an amazing day.